Hey everyone, Sherilyn here again. Today I'm super excited to go over a new product with you. It actually came out as the May Kudos and it sold out very quickly, but I'm sure we're going to be getting it back in stock for regular purchase in our online store. So I wanted to go ahead and give you a brief description of what it is, what it does, why you need it, and then we'll get into a product demo. Okay, this is the Younique Sculpting Trio. It's a contouring kit basically, and it's 3 products in one. We've got the contouring cream, the highlighting powder, and the 3D cream. And the great thing about what Younique does is they tell you how it goes on. It shows you exactly where you would put the contouring cream, where you would put the highlighting cream, and the highlighting powder, and then the 3D cream. So you don't have to guess on any of this stuff, which is wonderful. If you're new to highlighting and contouring, that guide's going to help you. You also do get a guide, a big guide that comes with this that shows you how to use it. Now for the Kudos, they included a free contouring and highlighting brush for us. Full-size brush. I mean, this thing, I thought it was going to be just a little sample, but no. Full-size brush we got with this kit for free. But once this becomes available for sale, you'll be able to purchase this separately in case you don't want one, or if you want to buy something for a friend or you want to use it for something else, you'll be able to purchase this as well. So it was amazing Kudos that we got this month in May. So really quickly, I just want to get into what is highlighting and contouring. What does it do? Why should I need to do it? And for the longest time, I didn't do it because I didn't understand it. I didn't think I needed it. But I started doing it with our bronzer, and I've just been contouring every day that I put makeup on, which is pretty much every day. And the reason I do it is because it adds depth and dimension and even a little bit of color to my extremely light complexion, fair complexion. I use organza, and you can see it's just flat. My face is round, which I'm okay with that, but I'd like to add a little bit more definition, so that's why I highlight and contour. Contouring is going to push this area back, and this area in here is going to come forward, and that's what people are going to more focus on. So it just gives you focus on this area of your face, almost like a triangle. So that's why you would highlight and contour. Me personally, I just like contouring because I'm already so fair skinned. Highlighting, I don't feel does much for me. But with this kit, I still use it just because it adds a little bit, very, very, very slight hint of shimmer, which is awesome, and I love that. So that's why you would highlight and contour. Again, it's not for everybody, but I highly suggest you play around with it and try it out because you might just really, really love it. Like me, I was like, there's no point. Why would I do this? And now if I don't have it on, I don't feel right. My makeup routine doesn't feel right. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to use this. Now this tapered end, this is for your contouring. Tightly packed tapered end. This paddle brush, what we call it, is going to be what you're going to do your highlighting with. Now this will take practice. I'm not going to say I'm an expert at doing this, but I've been doing it for a while, so I kind of know how it goes, and I can show you guys the way it is. You would definitely want to play around with it too, because different faces, different face shapes require a little bit different contouring. If you like the way I do it, see, for my face, since it's round, contouring would normally be a little different, but I like doing it just the regular way. If you have any questions about your face shape and how to contour, definitely send me a message. I'll be happy to show you. Even give you another tutorial, Skype with you, whatever it takes. I want you to really love doing contouring because I think it's a lot of fun. And the other great thing with this is you get the mirror, so you don't have to be looking in a mirror when you do that. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to start doing the contouring. Oh, before I start, I apologize. Let's tell you what I already have on because I don't want to make this too long of a video. I have the Glorious Face and Eye Primer. I put all over my face and my eyelids. I use the Touch Liquid Foundation. I have organza. And I put that all over as well with our new liquid foundation brush. This thing is awesome. If you're going to buy liquid foundation, definitely have this brush. And then to cover red spots, because I do have rosacea, which it's hard to tell awesomely because of this wonderful Skin Perfecting Concealer. And I have that in the same color organza. So my face is all primed, it's got the foundation on, the concealer, it is ready to go for contouring. And I'm doing this without other makeup on because I really want you guys to focus on the contouring itself. So we're going to go ahead in this dark color. You're just going to take the flat end of this tapered brush. I would say to start out light, pretty light with it, because you don't want to go really dark and heavy. You'd like to build up, because if it's like, oh, that's not dark for you, you can always go darker. But if it's too dark, it's difficult to kind of start over. So you just want to make sure you get it there. Now, how do you find where you put the contour in your cheeks? What you want to do is make a kissy face or a fishy face, and the line will appear. And you don't want to go all the way from your lips up. You want to start about halfway, or even to the from your corner of your eye, and swoosh up to the top of your ear. That's how you want to go. Again, this is something you're going to play around with, so it's okay. Just like that. And I know it's going to look dark initially, and that's okay, because I'll show you we're going to just blend it out when we're done. And then you want to come around to the side of your face. If I didn't have bangs, I would be going along my hairline with this contouring shade, this cream. And you're going to just trace your jawline down and over. I'm going to do one side first just so you guys can see the difference. Okay, now I like putting all my contouring on first and then blending it in. So we'll get a little bit more of that contouring. You're going to want to go onto the side of your nose and just a little bit on the top. And you want to go under your nose too. I have to be careful because I have a piercing here. I just try not to get makeup on the piercing, which it always happens. You really can't help that when you have a facial piercing. It's very difficult. So just like that. If you need to make it darker, you can even pat it on. However you get to that point that you're happy with. Just like that. So what we need to do is we need to blend this out. So you're just going to take that brush and you're just going to go back and forth with it, blending it up into the side of your face, and underneath your chin you're going to do like this, underneath that jawline. And this is going to give you a nice more defined jawline. And you're just going to keep blending it until you get the desired effect that you want. But you don't want a heavy, solid line. That's basically the biggest no-no with the contouring. And you can see how this part goes in, this part gets pushed away. And also you want to do a little bit under your lips. And again, that's just going to define everything. And those are the areas where you contour. Now for the highlighting, I'm going to go to that highlighting powder in the middle, and I'm going to use my paddle brush. And I'm just going to go in there, load it on the brush. This you kind of want to go in a triangle and then go across right above that contouring line. You really just want to make sure you get on there. It's going to be a little hard to see on me because again my skin is so light. And then you're going to want to go on your chin, just in the middle. And now you want to take the middle of this brush and get that loaded up with the product, and you want to go just like this down the middle of your nose. And then your forehead, if you didn't have bangs, you would just go like this. And again, the contouring cream would be around your hairline. But right in the middle of your forehead, that's where the powder goes. But since I have bangs, I don't even worry about that. And that's where the powder goes. If you want to, if you need a little more definition here, you can put more of the highlighting powder there. Again, this is whatever you feel like doing. You want to get your Cupid's bow, which is this part or the top of your lips, just like that. And again, this isn't very strong highlighting. You know, you're not going to be shining in the sunlight or moonlight with this stuff. It's very subtle, and it works really well together. And again, still not happy with this, you just blend it out. That's what's great about the cream. It's easy to blend, just like that. Now, the last part, you don't want to use your brush for. You want to actually use your fingers. This is the 3D cream, and this is just going to add a little bit more shimmer. It's going to add a little bit more dimension. You're going to see it in just a minute. You want to just dab it down the middle of your nose. You don't want to do this. You just want to dab it because that's how it's going to look the best. Cupid's bow, this is pretty cool. Look at that, how it highlighted that. That's so neat. And the reason you use your finger also is because the heat from your body activates the cream. And then you can also highlight under your brow. Just like that. And that really makes it do what it's got to do. Just like that. And that's the only places that you use the highlighting cream. You might want to put your lip color on first and then do the Cupid's bow right there. But you can see how that just accentuates it. And then, oh, I forgot one spot. You want to go on your cheekbone, which you're just going to kind of follow this line, but you're going to go perpendicular up here. And you're just going to pat it on. Remember, don't swipe it, just pat it on. And that's going to just give you a little bit of that color, of that shimmer there. And again, it's a little hard to see on the camera when you're out in, actually even when you're in the artificial light, you can see it really well. But just so you can see where everything goes. No highlighting and contouring. Highlight and contour. You can really see the difference. And this part of your face seems to come forward. It seems to glow. It gives it a nice highlight. So even me with fair skin, you can still see it. And you can see how well it goes on. And real quickly, I'm going to go ahead and do the other side of my face just so you can see the final product. Swoosh it up. Back down around. Follow that jawline. Again, follow your hairline. If, I apologize guys, it's a little difficult to do on the camera. Blend that in. Quickly go on the side of your nose. Not quickly, but again, I just want to show you guys really quickly so you're not sticking around for an hour watching a video. Just like that. And then you come in, and you can do just one side of your face and then the other if you want. I tend to do both of them at the same time. You know, contour, contour, highlight, highlight, just for consistency for me. And I do have a little bit of redness. That's my rosacea. That's not the product at all. Sometimes it flares up more than other times. And I've pretty much done my chin and my nose, so I don't have to go back and do that. So now you can see it a little more. If there's a little too much glow on the nose, you just take your finger and you can just wipe it off. Or even come in with the powder. And that'll take it down. And you know, you want to make sure your nose looks a little bit on the thinner side. And some people, they take it a step further. They'll take the contouring powder and they'll just do like that on their nose. And that just adds a little bit more depth. That's up to you, whatever you prefer to do. I usually don't do that. See, I need a little bit more contouring over here, and that's okay, so you can layer it on. Just layer it, blend it. You're good to go. Just make sure you're blending it under your chin too. And that's it. That's a highlighting and contouring palette. We call it the Sculpting Trio. It's awesome. It's amazing. If you like contouring and highlighting and you want it to be more subtle, more natural looking, this is going to be it for you. You definitely want to go ahead and grab this when it becomes available. I highly recommend it. Just make sure you put your primer and your foundation on first, and then you're good to go with this. Now, one quick thing I do want to mention, it doesn't work very well with the powder foundation. So if you have the cream or the liquid foundation, you're good to go with this. So definitely pick this up when you can. If you want a free beauty or color consultation, I am more than happy to do that for you with no pressure on buying anything at all. The only time I kind of give you guys some urgency is when a product is close to selling out, because I don't like anybody missing out on the products, but I'll still never pressure you to buy it. I'll just let you know it's limited quantity. You want to get it as soon as you can. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, comments, please put them below, or my email's listed below. You can email me as well. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'd be more than happy to go a bit further into this for you, or do another tutorial that you'd like to see. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.